Hello everybody, welcome back, and I'm TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go over Pokemon XY&Z number 44. Now, you guys might want to listen closely because there's a lot of points brought up in this episode, a lot of interesting things that happened that you guys need to speculate on and think about and, contemplate. So, in the comment section below, make sure you guys tell me what you think about this episode and what do you think about the points I'm about to bring up, and we're gonna tackle every single one of them. And even the preview for episode 45, the Serena's focus episode. But remember that this episode is not Clement's final episode, this is his final focus episode. So he's not leaving until episode 47 when it's the whole farewell. After that, it's actually been confirmed that the episode after that, Ash is not even in there. It's just Syncamore and Alexa for some reason. I don't know why they're going to be the only ones in that episode, but apparently they're going looking for a legendary Pokemon in that final episode, episode 48. So it's kind of weird that we see a farewell of 47, then we don't even have Ash. We have Syncamore focused episode in episode 48. Anywho, let's get back to this episode. This was the Clement's final episode. He was working on Clembot. It was interesting to see that he never got his memory back. And people knew that going into this that he was going to have his memory erased, but they thought that maybe he'd get it back sometime during this episode. He never did. So that's actually really interesting that Pokemon decided to go that route. So, it looks like it's not all happy. He still has the effect of what happened during the Kalos crisis, and that was him losing his memory. So he still has that injury per se, and Clement's going to have to live with that. But the whole battle with Clembot versus the kid was pretty spot on great. I mean, he had his moments, Clembot had his moments, but the kid ended up winning. The kid actually lost to Clembot before, and so he came back for a rematch. But now he's kind of battling a Clembot that's not as good. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't like the Clembot before. So I guess the kid kind of got the upper hand there. But anywho, yeah, but he used Magnemite, Magneton, the Pokemon that we don't usually see Clement use because they're stuck in the gym. Magneton did a lot of damage, but Heliolisk didn't really do anything, even though he was like the arc Pokemon of Clembot. He just got destroyed by Cubone. The kid ended up winning. The kid, actually, some interesting point to bring up about the kid is that the kid, recognized Ash. He recognized him from the Kalos League and, getting to the finals and was like, oh my gosh, fanboying over him, So I think that was pretty cool. I like to see more of that in the future with other people recognizing, oh, yeah, you were in the finals in the Kalos League. I remember, I want to see more of that because that was cool that they pointed out that within this episode and how the kid recognized Ash. So that kid's gonna, I guess, is working for the next year's Kalos League. So anyway, guys, so moving on, about Alain in this episode is, I don't know if this is gonna be the final episode we're gonna see him, but man and Alain were so freaking cute in this episode. I mean, just look at this picture. Just look at this picture. Look at it. I mean, the shipping going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Manon and Alain there together. Greninja and Charizard looking like bros above them. Anywho, but Manon, I guess they were throwing some welcome home party to him, and Alain just felt really crappy, really crummy about what happened in the past, and he didn't feel like he deserved it. He didn't feel right. And throughout this episode, Ash was kind of talking to him, saying that, and this is kind of another interesting point to bring up, and kind of really sad, is Ash was telling Alain that he's going to go back to Kanto, and he's going to start from zero. Right then, I was like, no! And I was like, writers, I would throw the freaking chair at you. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I was so pissed. And, I heard that, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Well, I know he's starting from zero anyway, but, the fact that he said it in the episode, I'm like, Ash, that never worked in the past. You did it over and over again. It probably will never work in the future. No, you start from where you are right now. That's how you do it. You add some of your previous powerful Pokemon, put them together, make your ultimate team there. Boom. Fantastic. Done. But no, he's going to start off zero like he always does. Such ridiculousness. But anywho, Alain eventually... Another interesting point from Alain, I keep going back and forth with this, but Alain doesn't have a Mega Ring anymore. We don't see him in the episode with a Mega Ring, so that's kind of interesting. Where did it go? What did he do with it? So maybe you guys could post in the comment section below your theories about that as well. But Alain eventually is welcomed back into Professor Sycamore's lab, and Manon and Alain live happy happily ever after. You know, that's pretty much how it goes. And it's kind of cool seeing the whole gang eat together and all that and have the kind of separation party. And then, you know, Sigurmore congratulates Ash on reaching the finals, gives him a medal, gives everybody a medal because they helped save Kalos. And all good, fair done, complete. And Team Rocket, by the way, before they went and tried to capture Pikachu in this episode, Team Rocket was contacted by Giovanni, and he congratulated them on ending the Kalos crisis. So Team Rocket felt really, really great about that. But anywho, moving on to the preview, ladies and gentlemen. Oh gosh, the preview. Whew! Episode number 45, ladies and gentlemen. The Serena focused episode is going to be an amazing episode. I could already see it from right now. The preview was pretty spot on, and I hope they are not trolling us. But yes, as you could see, there was a huge Amore shipping moment shown within the preview for episode 45. And yes, this is going to be a highly Amore shipping episode. The writer, the person that's writing this episode, wrote the episode where Serena cosplayed as Ash, you know, when he was sick and she had to dress up as him and all that to fight the Pikachu trainer. So this is the same writer. There's going to be a lot of Amore shipping here. He's an Amore shipping writer, so it's going to be a great episode. And so a lot of people get your salt baths ready. I mean, I'm already prepared. I mean, I'm gonna go buy some salt. I'm gonna take a bath while watching this episode. I'm gonna put some salt in the bath, you know. I'm taking some Epsom salt. How about we have some Epsom salt, you know, like heal up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, our body isn't ready, you know, our bodies won't be ready, so we gotta heal that up, right? Anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, but Paul Moreau is also in this episode. Even more of an important point is that she's gonna be taking Serena away from us. Probably not within this episode, but probably in episode 47 when she finally has to leave. Because it has been confirmed that she's not leaving until the very last episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very crazy. I can't wait to see what happens in the episode. It's going to be really sad from here on out. This episode, a lot of people are holding on to hopes for this episode, thinking this is kind of like the final episode for a lot of people, just because of what's going to happen with Serena. But anyway, guys, we know she might be coming back later. Let's just hold on to hope. It's going to be really sad from here on out. I love you all. Peace off.